children. Hi students. We are going to study the lesson equations of motion. Lesson to our class name. This is our class 4. We can start our class. Can you say, do the graph of a body move with a non-uniform speed will be a straight line? For example, a car. It is traveling with a non-uniform speed. All of you know, most of the vehicles travel with a non-uniform speed, isn't it? Their speeds are not uniform. If we draw the graph of a object traveling with non-uniform speed will be a straight line. That is the question. Can you say? We can look. For example, this car is traveling with, for example, this car is traveling with non-uniform speed. At 0 second it will travel 0 meter. At 2 second it will travel 5 meter. At 4th second it will travel 20 meter. So its speed is not uniform, isn't it? In between 4 and 6 seconds, it will travel only 6 meter. In between 6 and 8 seconds, it will travel 26 to 44 meter. So at the 0 second, its position is at 0. It will not start its traveling. At 2 seconds, it will travel 5 meter. At 4th second, it will travel 20 meter. At 6th second, it will travel 26 meter. So its position is not uniform. By using these values, we are going to draw a graph. This is our car. Consider. We can just consider this as our car. At 0 second, it will travel 0. At 2 second, it will travel 5 meter. At 4th second, it will reach at 20 meter. Away from the 0. So by using these values we are going to draw the graph. Okay. In the x-axis we can take the time. We can take the time. In the y-axis we can take the position. So we are going to draw the graph. While drawing the graph, we should take in the x-axis time. In the x-axis, we should take the time, isn't it? Yes. In the y-axis, you should take the position. In the y-axis, we should take the position. In the y-axis, we should take the position. We should take in the x-axis 1 centimeter as 2 seconds. 1 centimeter as 2 seconds. In the y-axis we are taking 1 centimeter as how much? 10 meter. You have any problem? Yes. In the y-axis we take 1 centimeter as 10 meter. By using these values, we are going to redraw the graph because this graph is not beautiful. Please adjust with it. Okay. So we are going to draw the graph. Okay. Not exactly straight line. So I am drawing. Okay. At the origin we should mark the 0, isn't it? After that 2 seconds. After that 4 seconds. This should be equal. This distance should be equal. But I have no graph, so I am drawing like this. Okay. Please adjust with it. 6, and 8, 10. Okay. Here we are taking 1 centimeter as 10 meter. This also should be equal. Each 1 centimeter should be equal. Each 1 centimeter should be equal, students. 30, 40, but here it is not equal. Please adjust it. Okay. At 0 second, our car is at 0. It not started its travel. At 2 seconds, the car traveled 10 meter. Isn't it? At 4th second, the car traveled 26 meter. At 4th second, the car traveled about like this, about here. Not exactly correct. At the 6th second, at the 0 second, 0. At 2 second, it traveled 5 meter. Sorry. At 2 second, it traveled 5 meter. Okay. At 2 second, it traveled 5 meter. So at 2 second, we should mark here 5 meter. Isn't it? Not exactly correct. At 2 second, it traveled 5 meter. At 4th second, it traveled 20 meter. Isn't it? At 4th second, it traveled 20 meter. We get mark here. It's not exactly correct. Okay. At the 6th second, it traveled 26 meter. Okay. Not exactly correct. In your graph, you should draw correctly. Okay. At 8th second, it traveled 44 meter. At 8th second, it traveled 44 meter. Okay. At the 10th second, it traveled 50 meter. Okay. We are going to join the points. Yes. Is it exactly straight line? Yes. It is not exactly straight line. So, we have to find, by using this graph, we have to find out the displacement of the car in 3 seconds. We have to find the displacement of the car in 3 seconds. At 2 seconds, the displacement of the position of the car is at 5 meter. Isn't it? At 3 seconds. 3 seconds means here. At 3 seconds, the car should be traveled exactly. At 3 seconds, the car should be traveled exactly. Yes, 12 meter it may be. By drawing graph, you find yourself. Okay, our graph has problems because the lines are not equal. The centimeters are not equal. Okay. Next, from the graph, we should find the time taken by the car to travel a distance of 45 meter. For traveling 45 meter, how much a second it takes? It is exactly about 8 seconds. At 8th second, it traveled 44 meter. Isn't it? At 8th second, it traveled 44 meter. At 8th second, it traveled 44 meter. So, at it. So, when it reached at 45 meter away from its initial position, it may be 8.5 seconds. It may be 8.5 seconds. By drawing graph yourself, you find yourself. Because this graph, our graph has some problems. You know that. It is not graph paper. So, in graph paper, you write yourself and find yourself. Okay. Next, we are going to take our test. Okay. Next we are going to, up to now we drew the position diagram. In the position diagram we discovered that from the position diagram we found that position diagram of a body moving with uniform speed will be a straight line. We studied about in the previous class, isn't it? The body will be moving with non-uniform speed. In our case, our car is traveling with a non-uniform speed. The graph will not be a straight line. The graph will not be a straight line. The body will be moving with non-uniform speed when the graph is not a straight line. If the body is traveling with non-uniform speed, the graph will not be a straight line. Okay? Now we are going to draw the velocity diagram of a car or any object. Okay? Then we should take the time in the x-axis. We should take the velocity in the y-axis. The time is increased from 0 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, 10 like that. So we should take 1 centimeter as 2 seconds. Okay. Here velocity is taken as 1 centimeter as 5 meter. 1 centimeter is taken as 5 meter. We are going to draw the graph ourselves. Okay. We are going to draw the velocity diagram. In x-axis, we should take in the x-axis, we should take time. In the x-axis, we should take the time. Time 1 centimeter as, we should take 1 centimeter as 2 seconds. Isn't it? Isn't it? Yes. In the y-axis, we should take 1 centimeter as how much? 5 meter. In the test, 1 centimeter is taken as 5 meter. So we are also taking 1 centimeter as 5 meter. By using these values, we got to draw the graph. We are going to redraw. Okay. At 0 second, the car was not started. For example, car, just consider it as it as car. Car not started at 0 second. At 2 second, position of the car is at a 10 meter above from its initial position. So, in the y-axis, we should take the time. Sorry, 1 centimeter as 5 meter. So, 5, 10, 15, 15, 20, like that, isn't it? It increases with 5. Here the time is increases with 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, 8 to 10, like that, isn't it? At 0, velocity of the car is 10 meter, isn't it? The car reached at a velocity of the car is 10 meter at 0 second. At 2 second, the velocity of the car is again 10 meter per second. At 4th second, the velocity of the car is again 10 meter per second. At 6th second also, velocity of the car is again 10 meter per second. At 8th second also, velocity of the car is again 10 meter per second. At 10th second also, the velocity of the car is again 10 meter per second. So, velocity is not changing. In each second, the velocity is same. The velocity is not a changing. So, we can mark like this. We can join the values. We get a steady graph. Isn't it? Okay. So we can look our test. Our graph is like this. Okay. At 0 second, the velocity of the, for example, car is 10 meter. At 2 second, the velocity of the car is 10 meter per second again. At 4 second, the velocity of the car is again 10 meter per second. At 6 second, velocity of the car is again 10 meter per second. At 8th second, the velocity of the car is again 10 meter per second. Okay? Yes. Can you find out from the graph the displacement of the object between 2 and 8th second? At 2 second, how much distance it moved from its initial position? At 8th second, how much distance it moved from its initial position? You know, displacement is the distance between final position and initial position. So, how much distance it moved from its initial position? We know that velocity is equal to displacement by time, isn't it? We know that velocity is equal to displacement by time. Velocity is equal to displacement by displacement by time. Displacement divided by time, isn't it? So, how can we get displacement? So, displacement is equal to velocity into time. Velocity into time. Isn't it? Velocity into time. So, find yourself all this. We can discuss about in the next class. We are going to look some slides. Okay. We studied this. So, the body is moving with non-uniform speed, then the graph will not be a straight line. We studied it today. Okay. Equation for finding velocity. Velocity is equal to displacement by time. So, displacement is equal to velocity into time. For getting displacement, we should multiply velocity with the time. Are there any relation between displacement and area under velocity diagram? Can you say? Displacement of a body within a definite interval of time is equal to the area portion under velocity diagram. About this, we can study in the next class. More about this, we can study in the next class. Okay. We can find displacement, velocity, etc. from a graph. By using graph, we can find the displacement, velocity. By using a graph, we can find the displacement, velocity. Another use of graph is derivation of equations. We can study about that also in the next class. Okay, thank you.